Hey everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Ash and I am here with a review for Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit on Steam. Now this is the newest game in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise and dare I say it, it's probably the best game that's released since the original. Yes, shock horror. Someone's gonna take offence to that. Now, it released on the 7th of August 2024, developed and published by Mega Cat Studios, and honestly, it brings all that Mega Cat's flair to the Five Nights at Freddy's sort of setting. If you don't know who Mega Cat are, they have made games like the Renfeld, Bring Your Own Blood, Wrestle Quest, just to name a couple that I've been playing recently. I really enjoy them. They're like 2D sprite-based games with tons of detail, and they've done that here with this game. Now, this game is based on the novel, which is Fazbear's Frights Volume 1, Into the Pit, and it's a sort of adaptation of that story where you play as this kid called Oswald, who basically goes to this pizzeria, finds an abandoned ball pit, jumping into it. He ends up in the 80s, and while there, obviously, the sort of murders begin. You know how Five Nights at Freddy's is, the sort of like animatronic, murderous, like animals killing all the kids. And this game basically sees you traveling through time periods. You have to solve puzzles, gather clues, and stay alive, avoiding the threats that are chasing you down. Basically, lots of hiding. You can hide under tables and things like that. And basically, trying to sort of save as many people as possible and your father. Now, I really enjoyed this game. It's really cool how it takes the sort of Five Nights at Freddy's lore and history and presents it in a totally different way. It feels like an old school adventure game where you're wandering around, but then with the added threat of the sort of chase where you're being hunted, basically. And I think that's pretty awesome. Now, there's lots of like narrative in here. You'll talk to people, you'll interact with all sorts of things. You'll be jumping in between the different timelines in order to sort of complete puzzles and things like that, which I thought was awesome. But like Mega Cat have smashed this out of the park in just terms of how it plays, what there is to do in it. Now the game features multiple endings and different difficulties, and a full playthrough depending on your sort of like how well you do, because there are sections where you can die and come back to life, like have to restart basically sections. Like an average playthrough will take you up to about 5 hours. Now the game is set over 5 nights, and I believe if the internet is correct, this is the first game in the franchise called Five Nights at Freddy's to have exactly 5 nights in it, because they normally add a 6 nights in some others. Apparently so. Now, I just thought it was a really interesting fact. Now, I like I say, I enjoyed the first Five Nights at Freddy's. It was unique. It was like cool and sort of like a breath of fresh air. But I feel like the sort of series ran out of steam. Whereas this one, it feels fresh. The art style, the 2D sort of pixels look fantastic. There's so much detail. They've captured the essence of the characters. The scares and everything look amazing in it. And all in all, like I say, it's pretty creepy. Now, the game won't be for everyone. Like I say, it's a bit more sort of adventure-esque, walking around, interacting, having to do puzzles. If you're a fan of like the old Five Nights at Freddy's where you're just sort of trying not to die, may not be particularly for you. But if you're a fan of the sort of extended lore, you've read the books and everything like that, then I definitely recommend checking this out. Now, it's playable with Xbox and PlayStation controllers on PC, full of Steam achievements as well. Lots of replayability because of the multiple endings and difficulties, and it's priced at $16.75, which is a fantastic price. Now, honestly, I love this. It's got me interested in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise again. Like, the animatronic creatures killing everyone is cool anyway, but the story and the puzzle solving and just the atmosphere is really on point with this one. They've done such a fantastic job. Can't rate it highly enough. So go out there, check it out, and give it a go. And then if you enjoy it, like I say, you can check out the novel or the graphic novel of the same name with the same similar story. Now, hit that like button, guys. Hit subscribe, and I'll see you soon for more gaming content. Bye for now.